Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday football review for round 20 of the NRL season. I do apologise about it coming out late. It is currently Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So hope everyone has a great Sunday. I had a fairly big night last night, so I wasn't able to get the review out, and I didn't have my laptop with me, and I didn't want to use my phone because that is poor quality. But anyway, we're here for the Saturday football review. We saw 3 games of football yesterday. We saw the Panthers defeat the Bulldogs 42 points to nil. We saw the Raiders defeat the Sharks 38 to 28. And we saw Parramatta get out of jail against the West Tigers 28 to 24. So if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're doing well at the moment on the channel here. So if you can subscribe, that'll be very nice. And like the video and all of that and share it around to your mates. So let's get into the Saturday football review. So we saw the Panthers absolutely demolish the Bulldogs 42 points to nil, and my God, the Dogs, they're just shit. They just keep getting worse and worse, and I think they're glad that their season's over now because they get a new coach next year in Trent Barrett, and he's got a lot to work with the Bulldogs. But as for the Panthers side of things, I thought they were brilliant. The first 30 minutes or so, they were a bit patchy. Penrith, they led 4-0. Brian Toto scored the first try, and they were looking all right there, and they really struggled for a while. Penrith, they weren't as good as what they had been in previous weeks, and then they got clicking. They scored 3 tries in about 8 minutes of the last 10 minutes of the first half, and they got out to a 22-0 lead at half time, and they were just very clinical after that, and they went on with the job there. Josh Mansell scoring a couple of tries, Naden scoring again. Burton went on and played in the centres. He scored a try as well, and then James Tarmo scoring with about 3 or 4 minutes to go, and the Panthers going on with the win. 42 points to nil, and yeah, I thought they were really good in this game. They were very clinical, and they won a game that they were expected to win. And you know, I thought Jerome Luai was great. I thought Isaiah Yeo was really solid. I thought Brian Toto played well. I don't know who the fuck that is. Shut up! I'm doing my review. But yeah, the Panthers completely outclassed the Bulldogs, and they have confirmed the first position. They are the minor premiers. Well done to the Panthers. Way too good. I'm going to give the Bulldogs' performance here a 1 out of 10. They didn't even score a fucking point. That was just disgusting. And I'm going to give the Panthers' performance here a solid 9 out of 10. When you score 42 and you concede 0, that's a very good effort. So the Panthers too good in that one. My top 3 players for this game, I'm going to go with Number 3 is going to go to Brent Naden. I thought he was very good. Number 2 is going to go to who should we go with? Let's go with Brian Toto. And Isaiah Yeo is number 2. And number 1, my man of the match, is going to go to Jerome Luai. I thought he was outstanding. Panthers, too good for the Dogs. Let's move on to the second game, which was at the Australia Jubilee Stadium. We saw the Raiders defeat the Sharks 38 points to 28, and I just got to say, thank you to Dynamis Louis scoring the first try for me, winning me $71. I backed him for first try scorer, and yeah, that was a very good. That was very good there. Won me some money. Yeah, look for the Raiders. You know, I thought Sam Williams had a really strong game. I thought Tom Starling was quite good. Dynamis Louis was outstanding. I thought Matt Frawley had a fair game, had a fair run. Soliola, he tried very hard. I thought he was all right as well, but they were good for the Raiders. As for the Sharks, you know, I thought Wade Graham really struggled at 5'8". It's his first game there in quite some time. I thought he had a really, really poor game. He just couldn't get going. I thought Ronaldo Malatolo was all right. A lot of the Sharks forwards for mine were very off. I mean, if you look at their forward pack, only one forward in the starting lineup made over 100 metres, and that was Teague Wilton. And he's a nobody compared to the other players. Like Henley Newelly, 67 metres? Really? And he played that's just not good enough for mine. I thought Jack Williams had a fair game for Cronulla. Connor Tracy played all right. Britton Nakora scored 2 tries. Britton Nakora was probably the Sharks' best player, to be honest. But The Sharks, again, they just concede so many points, and their defense is so flat. Their attack is all right. I mean, the Sharks, they don't have much of a problem scoring points. They just can't tackle. Their defense is ordinary. And next week, Canberra play Cronulla in the elimination final down there in Canberra. The Sharks want to get their act together really quickly if they want to turn it around. But yeah, I thought the Raiders were way too good in this one. I'm going to give the Sharks performance a 5 out of 10. I'm going to give the Raiders performance a solid 7 out of 10. My top 3 players for this game: number 3, Danama Slui; number 2, Thomas Starling; and number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Sam Williams, the Canberra Raiders fill-in halfback. I thought he was outstanding. So the Raiders too good in that one. And let's go to the game that we have, the big game, the main event, the game that was very important. The Eels and the Tigers. The Eels winning 28 points to 24. Fuck me, they got out of jail here, Parramatta. They got out of jail very good. The tries, there was 5 tries each. And the Tigers' goal kicking was an absolute disgrace. They kicked 1 from 5. Oh no, what was it, 1 from 5? Yeah, pretty much 1 from 6 from Adam Doueihi. Now, if Adam Doueihi kicks at least 4 of those goals, the Tigers win the game. Now, for mine, the Tigers fucked this game up. They threw it away. They really messed it up. Now, the Parramatta Eels started well with Blake Ferguson scoring, and then Tommy Talau scoring, and then, who scored then? I think Sevo scored, and then Lashani Lewis scored, and then Brad Takarangi scored right before half-time. Parramatta led at the break, and then the Tigers come out unbelievably in this. They scored 3 tries in 10 minutes. Tries through Tommy Talau, Kapoa, and Luke Brooks. The Tigers led 24-16. They looked like they were going to win and let Canberra finish in the top 4. Parramatta would finish 5th. But no. Parramatta, in the last 15 minutes, they found a way. Junior Paulo with a very good offload to Reid Marnie. He scores. At this stage, the Tigers are leading 24-22. And then, with about 8 minutes to go, one of the softest fucking tries you'll ever see. Will Smith gets the ball, just runs, and he scores. Puts Parramatta in front. They lead 28-24, and they win the game. And I just got to say, Parramatta are under the pump. They had a lot of pressure on them. They had a lot of pressure going into this game. If they lost this game, they would have missed the top 4, and they would have been playing Cronulla at Bankwest next week in the elimination final. But no, they have handled the pressure in this game, coming back down from 8 and winning the game in the last 15 minutes, and they won the game. They have finished 3rd. They will play Melbourne next week in the qualifying final, probably at Suncorp Stadium, maybe Sunshine Coast, but I'm pretty sure Melbourne want to play their finals at Suncorp Stadium. I guess we'll find out later tonight after the Storm versus Dragons game. We'll find out more on what days the games are and where the venues are, but from what I understand, it's going to be Penrith Stadium, Canberra Stadium, ANZ Stadium, and probably Suncorp Stadium. So, but I can't believe the Eels won this game. They looked absolutely gone. They looked shot to pieces. The Tigers come out in the second half like they were playing like South Sydney. They were throwing these beautiful passes, and you know it's sad that Benji Marshall got injured in this game because the Tigers went and did it for him. And a lot of people wanted to see Tigers win. Once Benji Marshall went off injured, everyone wanted to see the Tigers win, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. And I got to say, to those absolute idiots, I don't know if they're Parramatta fans or if they're just neutral fans in general, why would people boo Benji Marshall off the field when he got injured? Why would you boo a legend like that? I mean, that's fucking disgraceful. I don't know who it was, but from what I heard on the TV, Benji Marshall goes off injured and he's getting booed, which I thought was fucking disgusting and ridiculous. So I don't believe it was Parramatta fans. It could have been anybody. It could have been neutral fans at the game. It could have been anybody. But to the people that booed a legend and Benji Marshall going off the field injured, I believe that is fucked up personally. So what an absolute disgrace that was. But Tigers, unlucky. They've done it. They've done this all year. They lead games and they just seem to fuck them up. They did it a lot this year. It's either they'll lead games and they'll stuff them up, or they'll be down by a lot and they'll come back and lose in a tight one. So I think last night is what the Tigers season pretty much was. They lead games and they stuff it up, but well done to Parramatta. They finished third, and they will be playing the Melbourne Storm next week in the qualifying final. Looking forward to the finals next week. But as for this game, I'm going to give the West Tigers rating here. I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. They fucked it up. They really fucked it up. And I'm going to give Parramatta a 6.5 out of 10. My top three for this game. Now, this is very tough because I thought Parramatta had a couple of players who weren't at their best. Like, I thought Clint Gutherson was really poor, to be honest. I don't think he was brilliant. Reid Money was a bit off. But my top three for this game, I'm going to go, number 3 is going to go to Ryan Madison. I thought he played very well. Number 2 is going to go to, I'm going to go Luke Brooks. I thought he had a really strong game for the Tigers. And number 1, my man of the match, it's going to go to the Parramatta Eels lock, Nathan Brown. I thought he had a really strong game. Ran 229 metres, played, 80 minutes, played outstanding, played like an absolute workhorse, and here's my man of the match for that game. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the Saturday football review. If you like this video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This video should be uploaded by 11:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. It is Sunday morning at the moment, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys around 6 o'clock, 6:30 tonight for the Sunday football review. Until then, guys, stay safe. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys later.